I have finished the shelf. It took a total of, so that puts our total for the week at, howdy, welcome to my channel. My name is Ryan, and I'm going to take you through another week in my little print farm. First, as you can see, making progress on my shelves. Ran out of the Pet G again, so waiting for some more to come in. I think I'm going to go about this far on it. That way it'll leave some room for some of the dragons. That's going to be my plan. Also found in that same file for this, they make little signs that you can print on for pricing. So went ahead and started that, and once I get some more Pet G, I will look at printing some more of that. As for my printers, my wife has been having me print some things for her work. She's a preschool teacher. She's been having me print a few things, so working on getting that started. Here on the A1, we have the base of a mushroom clicker that my daughter requested, and I figured I'll throw it to sell as well, by Layers in Green. However, which I've seen that already, I don't know what the heck happened, but this just, yeah, woke up to that. So I don't know how many are salvageable, but yeah, I'm gonna have to clean all this up and see. I mean, it looks like a few of them are good, and yeah, just destruction. But hey, that happens. I actually like to watch the time-lapse videos for it when that happens, just to see what kind of went wrong. Normally always ends up being a domino effect where one threw off and hit the rest. But we'll see. I'll get that restarted here in a bit. And over on this printer here, I figured I'd print some of these as well. Not going to go crazy into it, but just going to print a small batch. One of them I'm going to give to my daughter's friend, and who really likes frogs, and the other ones I'm gonna just throw. Sometimes I do some limited time buys and limited items where I only do like 5 or 10 of them for the farmers market, so I think I'll throw those. As for this week, my primary focus is going to be on later today when I get the rest of this filament, printing the rest of this, working on getting all the magnets put together. I know someone in the comments of my last video commented on how it's crazy that I'm putting so many magnets into it, and you know, I kind of agree. I didn't realize how many magnets was going to be necessary, and I'm not even putting them in every single one of them. But I'm about halfway through it, so might as well finish it. And it is really nice just being able to put everything together, and then at the end I just stack it and transports easily, so I think it'll be worth it. So yeah, other than the shelves, I'm gonna make sure my stock is good on things. I think we're actually pretty good. We do have a children's market that my daughter's going to be running at the end of this week, so I'll let you know how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'll get back to you guys later. Good morning. It's Tuesday, and as you can see, I've been setting up my shelves to kind of see how it's going to go. A big plan is to make sure it's easily transportable, so that way, like these frogs I have here, I want to make sure the display is looking good, but also so that way when I go to transport it, I can just set it right on top. This way I can just put them all in the bin. That's my goal. We'll see how that ends up working out towards the end of the week, but if that works, that'll make setup extremely easy, because then I'll just have to pull the bins out and just connect them on these magnet systems. That's kind of what my plan is. I did receive the rest of that Pet G. I probably ordered too many rolls, but that's fine. I'll go through them eventually. I ordered 4 more rolls of the Pet G. I've been working on printing them, gluing them, and whatnot. In fact, I just had my wife go out to pick up some more of the super glue, because all I had left was some regular Gorilla Glue, and didn't realize that was going to take a full day to cure, and with these magnets and how many I got to do, that's just not going to work. But which I have done these ones so far, and it's been a pain. Past that, I did ship out an order of someone doing a custom order of 10 of the Bigfoots. They ordered it in the, I think this is the Rosy Cloud filament. I had to wait for that color to come in, but they ordered 10, so I figured I'd print a few extra just to sell in the meantime. Past that, as for what I'm printing right now, on the Mini, I'm printing just a little pricing sign for the bins. This one over here, we've got another tray being printed. On my original P1S, this is Cinderwing's new Nightwing Dragon. I'm actually been excited for this one. I'm not a big fan of the winged dragons because I always am fearful if the wings are going to break off. But the design and the colors that I chose to go with are I really like it. I went with a burnt titanium. You can't really see it very good on this camera, but this is beautiful color. I love it from Flash Forge. I'm just doing a gold and red as well. On the A1, this is Layers and Green's new Marrow Dragon, which is supposed to be like a bone kind of dragon. I've done a few of their dragons. They're more on the cutesier side. A lot of the little kids like it. So, and it's a little bit easier to print those in because they're smaller in multicolor than the bigger ones in multicolor. So I like to have them around. But yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, and right here, this is a Layers in Green, a mushroom clicker. My oldest child saw it and loved it, asked if I could make some for us. I figured, sure, I'll make a batch, kind of have some more limited time items. I'll see if they end up selling or not. It might not end up selling, but I figure better to print a batch, see if it sells, than how I used to do it. Because how I used to do it was I would fill like one of these whole containers, just assuming it would sell, and now I've got a lot of extra items that don't sell as often, like these turtles and such. So those ones, once I sell out of those turtles, once I sell out of these Yetis right here, and these little standing sheep things, I'm going to not sell those at the markets anymore just because they're not worth it. Everything else that I keep around sells pretty good, so I kind of keep those around. So that's it for right now. For the most part, it's going to be really just making progress on these shelves, getting the gluing, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Good morning, it's Wednesday, and as you can see, I've been making pretty good progress on the shelving system. I think for now, this is all I'm going to do for the table. I still have plenty of filament to go further, but this last section that we have here, I think I'm going to use to stack my small scale dragons. And then I think you've seen it in the videos before, I have a metal rolling cart that I use for my other dragons. I think that's kind of what my plan's going to be. Today, my big focus is going to be on getting all these magnets in. Just it's quite a bit, but I should be able to finish it. I'm going to put some magnets in the sides. That way they'll connect to each other. In the bottom for stacking, and the back. I use this item right here I found on Maker World. It's essentially a magnet dispenser, and all that you do is you pop it in there and just kind of push it right in. If it fits perfectly, it's very easy to put it in without getting the glue on your fingers. I still end up getting a little bit, but barely any. So that's gonna be my plan. On the printers, I'm currently printing some more of those shelves, or the stands that hold it up for the second and third tier, and that's what I started on here as well. Between both of these, it should get me everything that I need as far as finishing the displays. Then from there, all I'll have to work on doing is getting the price tags for everything, and I should be good. It's been a much bigger project than I expected, but I think it'll be great. I hope it'll be great. The amount I put into it. Uh, at the end of the video, I'll probably break down how much this ended up costing me in material and magnets for anyone that is curious, and whether or not I felt it paid off or not, based on the market we're going to be going to this Saturday. Yeah, past that, I don't have anything printing on the A1 right now because someone just put an order in for some cow flexies, and I'm just waiting to get a response back from them because the color combination that they put didn't quite make sense. So I want to make sure I understand it because they ordered a spotted cow, but they only put white. So I'm not sure what color they want the spots. And here I've been printing just some more mini eggs. These are going to be some eggs I'm going to be using for the minis. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it like a buy an egg and you can get 3 or 4 minis in it, or if I'm going to do it to where it's like kind of a little mystery box to where I pre-wrap the eggs and kind of see. The mystery eggs do really well for my bigger stuff, but I'm not sure for minis someone might not care as much, but we'll see. The Nightwing Dragon finished, and I really like the looks of it. I'll be posting it on my site in a little bit. This will be the first dragon I've done that actually has the wings. I've always been hesitant with the wings just because of how they'll break, but yeah. So I printed this in the burnt titanium. I think it looked really good. And I also did Layers and Green's new marrow dragon. It's kind of like a bone marrow dragon. I'm going to be posting that one here in a bit as well. So that's it for now. I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. Alright, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys how I do some of these magnets right here. So I've been using the Gorilla Super Precision. There it's really easy to just squirt a dot in there. Now I'll normally do all 4 of them at one time. And then I just take my finger just to hold it in. And there we go. So I'll do several of them. This time I'll just do all 3. 2, 3. Sorry, it's a little bit trickier with trying to record it at the same time. There we go. And there, from here, I'll let it sit for about 30-45 minutes before I'll try to do another side. So I'll just set it off to the side. And I'll do this one. This side's a little bit trickier with how my camera's placed. There we go. That's gonna be all the sides for these two. These ones only needed the bottoms done because they were the ones I finished overnight. This one right here already has the bottoms in there, but I have to do the sides. The tricky part is making sure that I've got the... I know that the red is for the bottoms, and I'm pretty sure the red's for the right side. But honestly, I just check to make sure for each one. So I'll grab one of them that I know I've already done, and I just make sure... There we go. If it attaches, that's the right side. So I'll know on the right side there. Now, the trickier part about this one is I have to hold it a little bit on this side. I'll show you in a second. There we go. Those two, simple, easy. These two, because of the magnet on the side right there, I need to hold that for a good second. See, it'll fly off otherwise. So I'll just need to hold that. And then I'll just end up holding it on this one on the right. I'll just hold it for about 30 seconds or so. and then it probably won't fly off. Here we go. And then from there, I'll normally just hold these two, like I said, about 30 seconds. Make sure that we're good. And then when I set it down, I just make sure that that is up. Okay, for this one, this is the other side. So see how I already have that side done. This other side, we're going to go with the blue. That way they attract each other and they'll connect on the sides. Last one. So that's it for the bins. Then I'll do the legs as well. Just don't have any of those ready, so I'll be doing those later. Good morning. It's Thursday, and for the most part, got all of these shelves done, magnets glued in, and whatnot. I still might end up making some more shelves to finish out the table. I was originally thinking this would be enough shelves, and then I would just keep the last portion for dragons, but I don't know. I'm going to mull over it and kind of see how it's going to go. I mean, this works. Yeah, so we'll see. That's what I'll be thinking about today to see. I don't know if I'll have time to get that done before the market this Saturday, but we'll see. I think I have enough extra filament though, so we're good. As for my printers, I had an order for I think it was 4 of these colored cows. I figured I'd print a small batch because this is my most popular color for the cows, even though I do have quite a bit already. So I guess I'll put it right back over here. I'll crack that off here in a bit. And they also ordered a batch of these cows. I think it looks really good. So I figured I'd make a few extra. I think they ordered 2 of these ones. So I figured I'd make about another extra 4. That way, variety and whatnot. If I end up getting too many cows, I'll just discount it a little bit. I mean, it's not that big for me. As for this printer, I'm printing some of the price signs. They should be done in the next hour. It's kind of the little holders for the price signs, and then I'll be looking at getting the price signs with the prices all made. That's going to be my goal for the next day or two, just to kind of get that finalized. Then from there, I'll decide based on how much remaining material I have as to whether I'll expand or not. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I've got my minis covering up the first 3 rows. Then I think I'm going to have to adjust kind of the placement of things. I was more or less placing it where I could for now, but when I actually do the market, I think I'll probably go with the lower priced items on the left and kind of making my way to the right with the higher priced items. Now, mind you, this is just for kind of my minis and my animals and such. I don't think I'm going to try to put my bigger items like these octopuses, of course dragons, and the bigger foxes in the bins. I just don't think that will look as good, at least not when I was testing it. But yeah, it's coming across pretty good. That's pretty much where we're at for now. Howdy, it's Friday, and as you can see, I have finished the shelf. Perfect timing because I'm about to be packing everything up and putting it in there. Yeah, it took a total of 5 rolls of Pet G gray and like a quarter of a roll of the black just for these labels. I'll tally up the amount that it cost and I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, it took three, no, 4 packs of magnets. So it was a little bit of a pricier endeavor than I was originally expecting. But I like the looks of it. I think it looks really good. I think being able to maintain these price signs by just printing new ones and putting them in there is going to be really good. Having the labels for it will be great. And even just being able to, let's see if I can do this with one hand without being able to just put it down like that and then just stack it all the way across and bring it all in one tote is going to make setup a breeze. So yeah, I'll show you guys how it comes out tomorrow when we're at the market. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's really going to be a nice setup. It'll be a lot less stressful, a lot faster to kind of get things up and running. And yeah, as for what I'm printing right now, not really much. I haven't started anything on this printer yet. This one, I'm printing a pack of ducks for someone who requested a custom order of ducks. And just some foxes that I'm printing. That's the plan, or that's what I'm printing right now. The foxes are for an order as well. So that's kind of how it's going. Yeah, I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow. I'll show you how I do the booth layout. This one's gonna be a little bit different. I might even have all 3 of my tables out. We're gonna have our tent erected and everything. So it'll be an interesting one, but I'll bring you guys to it. And it perfectly fits in here. I was able to stack it up and I'm still gonna be able to put a lid on it. This is great. All right, this is our setup at the children's market. We went a little bit lighter with some of the stuff instead of using all right, it's end of the day on Saturday. We're back from the children's market. And as you can see, we actually sold a good bit of stuff. We actually ended up almost running out of the unicorns. Had to put the last of them in here and the T-Rexes. But overall, things went pretty good. Mystery eggs, once again, big hit. The small dragons, we almost sold out of the small dragons. Those were our biggest hits. It was a little bit different because I wasn't allowed to sell. So only my 10-year-old was able to sell, which was quite a lot for her, but she did really good. At the market, we did, let's see, $296 in debit card transactions and $200 in cash. So that puts the market at $496. Not bad at all. Especially the fact that she had to do it. It was only a 5-hour event. I mean, that's pretty much $100 an hour. So that's great. Etsy for the week. Let's see. Etsy for the week. We are at 5 orders with a total of 73. So that puts our total for the week at $569. Not bad. A lighter Etsy week compared to last week. But hey, sometimes that happens. But the market kept up with it. Next week, we're going to be back to our farmer's market. I do think that this helped. There's a lot less questions about pricing. I actually had a few people compliment it, especially some of the other vendors. So that's really good. It was still pricey to make this thing. We'll see if it pays off. Setup was a breeze. Was able to just pull the things out. Was able to get it all in the bin. It was great. So, yeah, that's it for this week. I'm probably going to have to fill up some stuff. I see some minis, like these flamingos, that we're going to have to probably stock up a little bit on. And definitely the small dragons and the mystery eggs. So those are going to be my to-do list for next week. And, yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate a like for it. If you're not subscribed, I appreciate it if you'd subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about the system now that it's all the way set up with the price tags and everything. I'd love to get feedback for it. Do you think it was worth the amount of money that I put into it? Was it not worth it? I'd love to get your input. Thanks.